Hello guys, today we will automate capturing a screenshot from the target machine and then retrieve that screenshot over our HTTP shell. We will do something similar to Metasploit Meterpreter, where there is a function there called screen grab. That screen grab in Metasploit Meterpreter will take an image as a snapshot from the target machine and then transfer it to the attacker machine. For this purpose, we will use a library called Pillow, which is a high-level image library in Python. So let's start with installing the module, and I'm gonna type pip and then install and then Pillow. So now in our HTTP code, I made the following updates. I started with importing the image grab class from the Pillow library. And again, we're gonna use this module or this library to make a screenshot. Then I imported a temp file. Temp file module or temp file library is to create a temporary directory. Now the idea of creating this temporary directory is to save the screenshot. So we're gonna create a screenshot and save it in this temporary directory. And after we send or transfer this screenshot to the Kali machine, then we're gonna delete the entire temporary directory. Before moving to the rest of the code, let's quickly have a quick look on the Python temporary library using Python Interactive. So let me just go here and then I'm gonna type Python. And then let's import the library. So let's do import temp file. And then I'm gonna create a quick temporary directory. So I'm gonna type temp file dot make directory temporary and then close the parentheses. As you can see, it's gonna print out the created temporary directory. So let's have a quick look on this one. Select and go here and notice the location for this temporary directory is within the Windows temporary directory. So what would happen during the execution of the code? The code is going to create a temporary directory, and inside this temporary directory is going to save the screenshot and then transfer it to the Kali machine and delete it. So let's go back to the code and see what other updates that we need to do. So as usual, I added a new if statement. So if we received screen cap a command from the Kali Linux, then we're gonna immediately create a temporary directory and then get the path of this directory and then save the image inside this path, and then we specify the image name as well as the image format. After that, these three lines are exactly the same thing that we explained earlier or on how to transfer a file over HTTP. So I'm not gonna repeat that. Once the transfer gets completed, then we have to make sure to get the file closed or to close the file, because we cannot remove a file that is currently opened by an application. And the last step is to remove or delete the entire directory. Let's give it a try, and I'm gonna jump back to the Kali Linux and start the services there. Okay, so here I am in the Kali Linux. Let's quickly start the script. I'm gonna minimize this. And let's start it one more time here. Okay, so if we do screen cap or screen capture, it's gonna immediately create a one, and all what we need to do is to change the format to JPEG. And if we open that, you can see we got exactly the same thing, or exactly the screenshot from the desktop. So let's try, for example, minimize this, and let's take a screenshot for that. So let me just remove this, and let's do again screen cap. Let me do rename. Let's call this 2 and then JPEG. And fair enough, you can see a screenshot from the desktop. Okay guys, I hope that this lecture has been informative for you, and thanks for watching.